Well, tonight the search continues for suspects after a birthday party in Inglewood ended in tragedy. 4 people were shot and killed. Another was badly injured. KCAL 9's
the fact that you hear it's a party and 4 people were killed and you don't even have to ask. Like, there's no question who this was. You don't have to ask.
KCAL 9's Lori Perez is live in Inglewood tonight, where officials are promising justice for these victims. Lori.
Leslie, police are out right now actively looking for the suspects in this stunning, deadly shooting. Meanwhile, dozens of people are still gathered on Park Avenue where this happened. We have video to show you. They have created a memorial where friends and family and Inglewood neighbors are coming to grieve. Now, as you said, 4 people dead and another friend remains in the hospital with serious injuries. We're told this was a birthday party for 20-year-old Brianna Steins. She was there with her sister, 25-year-old Marnisha Hamilton. Both were killed along with 2 other men who have not been identified.
Steins and Hamilton, sisters. So much community trope in this one sentence. You have the killing. You have the 2 sisters close in age, different fathers. You have candles instead of torches, which we would see if some career criminal in some place that these people had never heard of was shot by a cop. Just a whole lot of tropes in this one little sentence right here.
We're told this was a birthday party for 20-year-old Brianna Steins. She was there with her sister, 25-year-old Marnisha Hamilton. Both were killed along with 2 other men who have not been identified. Neighbors told us they heard the shots just before 2 a.m. Police say more than 40 rounds of ammunition were shot into the birthday party.
So 40 rounds were shot into the birthday party. That means the shooters shot the house and not anyone in particular. So whoever they killed was just random. And I tell you this, man, this is so common. You know from seeing my videos. But my videos are only a drop in the bucket of what happens in the stand every day. Like a little tiny drop. Like, boop. So this shooting at houses full of people is very common. And it's one of the darndest things that this is that a community where this happens all the time is always projecting on other people on how they need to change their behavior. And they never address this. The fact that the young men in the community, the teens in the community, routinely settle feuds or scores by shooting up houses full of people.
Police say more than 40 rounds of ammunition were shot into the birthday party. Inglewood's mayor held a press conference earlier today calling this an ambush and said multiple weapons were used, including a handgun and an assault rifle. Investigators told him the victims were likely targeted.
This is the largest number of shooting victims that have been injured in this city since the 1990s. This is a tragic loss for the families. And
okay, Mayor Butts. Do you see? This is the largest shooting where this many people have been injured in this city since the 90s in Inglewood. Now, do you see a connection there? Any kind of connection? Or connect some dots? You being the mayor and this happening? listen, man, I'm all for advancement and people, but everywhere the Sun Man is in charge, it is dangerous, Jack.
This is the largest number of shooting victims that have been injured in this city since the 1990s. This is a tragic loss for the families, and that's what we're focused on. It doesn't matter, the era and time it occurs. It matters that justice is served. I think about this when I hear crime like this anywhere, in New York, in Los Angeles, in Santa Monica, in Culver City. These are sociopathic killers that have to be sequestered from society.
Okay, that was a pretty strong statement. Kudos to Mayor Butts, man, for that. That was a very strong statement. Sociopathic killers that need to be sequestered from society. Got a nice little ring to it, too. We need more strong statements like that from our Democratic politicians, man. Because ain't y'all the ones that care about us, right? The other guys with the R in front of their name are the ones that hate us, right? They're the supremacists, right? And y'all are the ones that like us, right? Y'all trying to get us the right to vote, because we can't vote now. And y'all fighting for the right for us to vote. Right? So we need more statements like this from y'all. Good job, Mayor Butts.
Sociopathic killers that have to be sequestered from society. Turn yourselves in. We will find you and we will prosecute you.
Now, police have not yet announced a motive. Meanwhile, this is, of course, so heartbreaking for the family, friends, and loved ones. But it is worth noting this is not the kind of attention Inglewood ever wants, but most especially 3 weeks before the city is set to host the Super Bowl, when tens of thousands of visitors will be here and millions of viewers are.
Inglewood is hosting the Super Bowl. And Super Bowl weekend is notorious for attracting, the Sun contingency from all over the country with parties and, rappers will be there performing. There's going to be more of this violence. Now, it may not be the people of Inglewood, and it may be, but there will definitely be more violence Super Bowl weekend. Just like it is All-Star Weekend, just like it is anytime any event comes somewhere, some people come to that city and kill each other. So you can bet your bottom dollar there will be more violence on Super Bowl weekend. Bank on it.
Ones, but it is worth noting this is not the kind of attention Inglewood ever wants, but most especially 3 weeks before the city is set to host the Super Bowl, when tens of thousands of visitors will be here and millions of viewers around the world will have their eyes on Inglewood. And Inglewood, I'm Lori Paris. Back to you.
Yeah, you have to remember that's just a few weeks away. This is just a tragic incident. Thanks so much, Lori.
See, this is weak, man. I guess I might be the only one who sees it like this because I cover so much news. If a man, a career criminal, a whole menace to the people around him and his community, a whole substance abuser, had been shot and killed by a cop in a city that none of these people had ever heard of, their response would be more stout, more fervent, vehement. Intense. Your life only matters if it's taken by a glacier glider or a glacier glider cop. It's only time your life matters, man. It's just plain. It's really time to just start accepting that, son, people. And I've covered this extensively in past videos. Airbnb shootings are almost exclusively a son man phenomenon. Almost exclusively. Neighborhoods where these Airbnb rentals are, the ones that are used for parties, the neighbors hate that. Because not only do they have the shootings, but there's the spillover. So you have a lot of people hanging out on the street, drinking, hanging out, sitting on cars, littering, playing loud music, talking loud, smoking. So, looking at you funny when you come home, or you come out to see what's going on, they looking at you funny, yelling at you, barking at you, threatening you. So the people hate this who live in these neighborhoods, because what happens is a house where they have a party, the word will get around like, oh, this is a good house to have a party at. And then every weekend, a different group of, people from the Sun Belt will come out there and have a party. And the people who live in these neighborhoods hate this for everything that I mentioned. And then on top of that, there's the specter of this, which happens quite often.